Okay, good morning, boys and girls.
Morning.
So, as you already know, we're talking today about what happens when you die. Now, the Bible always gives the greatest explanations for any question that we ever have. And it even talks about what happens when you die in the Bible. And the best way to explain this is in a story found in the Bible. It's found in John chapter 11. Where is it found?
John chapter 11.
And it shows what happens when you die, and it also shows the power of God. So I want you to pay very, very close attention, okay? So, there was a man named Lazarus. Lazarus was Jesus' best friend, and they loved each other very much. They spent so much time together, and they were best friends. But one day, Lazarus, he got very, very, very sick. And he was so weak, and Mary and Martha, his sisters, they were so worried about him because nothing that they could do could make him better. And so as they tried to take care of him, they realized that he was getting worse and worse, and they knew that they had to call on Jesus' help.
Servant, please, go quickly. Tell Jesus that his best friend is sick. He must come.
So Mary and Martha sent their servant to go find Jesus because they knew because Jesus was his best friend, he would definitely take care of him. And so they saw Jesus. The servant went and found Jesus preaching and teaching in the temple.
This sickness is not unto death, but that the Son of Man may be glorified.
Jesus said that the sickness was not unto death. So that meant in the servant's mind that Lazarus would be okay. And so when she tried to go back and bring the news, it was too late. Lazarus had already died. They're crying. Is Lazarus alive?
No.
Is he alive?
No.
Has he died?
Yes.
Is his body still right there?
Yes.
Is he talking?
No.
No, he's dead. And because he died, they had to cover his body, roll him up in burial clothes, and put him in a tomb. Now, children, I want you to understand there's a lot of things that people try to make you think what happens when you die. But right here we can see that Lazarus wasn't talking. He wasn't moving. He wasn't thinking. He was dead. And his body was placed in the ground. Where was it placed? In the ground. And so we see that Lazarus was dead. Now, Jesus, he had stayed where he was, right? And 2 days after Lazarus' death, he decided that it was time to go pay them a visit.
Come, let us go unto Judea again.
Judea? Isn't that where they tried to kill you? Why are we going there?
Our friend, Lazarus, he is sleeping.
But Master, I mean, if he's sleeping, he's gonna be okay, right? Why do we need to...
Lazarus is dead. Let us go.
So Jesus compared Lazarus to a sleep. He compared death like you were sleeping. When you're sleeping, can you talk?
No.
When you're sleeping, can you think?
No.
Can you jump?
Nope.
No.
Can you sing?
No.
No, when you're sleeping, it's like you don't know anything. And that's what death is like. And so when Jesus said Lazarus was asleep, he was saying that he was dead. But death is like a sleep. And so Jesus decided that he was going to go to Judea to go see Mary and Martha. And this is at the time when they were grieving. Their hearts were so sad because they had just lost their brother, Lazarus. And when they saw Jesus coming, Martha, she saw him from afar. And when she saw Jesus, she ran to meet him, and she was so overcome with grief. Jesus! Jesus!
rise again.
Jesus, I know that in the resurrection, when you come again, he will rise, but he's dead.
I am the resurrection and life. Any man that believeth in me, he shall live.
I sleep, Jesus.
So Martha went and she grabbed Mary because she wanted Mary to go see Jesus as well. And when Mary saw Jesus,
No, Jesus, dead. If you had only been here, my brother would not have died.
Where have you laid him?
It's right here.
Jesus was overcome with grief because this was his best friend. And he was sad that Lazarus had died too. But Jesus had a very important lesson to show his friends. And so he asked his disciples to do something so incredible.
Roll away the stone.
No, Jesus, no. He's been dead 4 days. Jesus, his body will sleep. No.
Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of the Son of Man? Roll away the stone. Father, I thank you that you hear me. And I know that you hear me. But for the people that's around, that they might believe, I ask you to answer this prayer. Lazarus, come forth. Go to him. Unwrap him.
Lazarus, you okay, bro?
Yay! Good job. Woo!
Was Lazarus dead? Lazarus was dead. Could Martha and Mary wake him up?
No.
Could they bring him back to life?
Nope.
Who had the power to raise Lazarus back to life?
Jesus.
Jesus is the only one who has the power to bring us back to life. And he wants us to believe that he has the power. When we're dead, we're in the ground. We don't know anything. There's no ghosts coming around. There's no people who are dead walking on the earth. That's not what it is. We are dead. But Jesus says, I am the resurrection. I am the life. And if you believe in me, those who died, they will live again. But you have to trust me and know that I will raise them back to life. So remember, children, when you die, it's like a sleep. But if we believe in Jesus, it's only temporary. Because Jesus has the power to raise us back to life. Amen.
Amen. Very good.
Okay, so we have the character count skit, which is what we want your kids to be able to be a part of. And this is really important because it touches on Halloween, right? Yeah. We're so glad that we're doing Halloween before.
Amen.
I mean, like we're doing this before Halloween comes, so that when it comes around, they'll be able to remember this. So here is the next skit.
Hey, Rosie girl. Hey, did Did you see that new movie?
Oh, what the movie?
The Halloween movie. With the ghosts and stuff.
No, I haven't seen it. But speaking of, you know, Halloween is coming up.
You're
soon.
right, girl.
You get a costume?
Yes, I think I saw this really fly princess outfit, and
Really?
I have to. Yes, I have to get it. You know what you're gonna be?
Yes, I'm gonna be Jane from Tarzan.
All right.
Yes.
That's all right. Well, on that movie, I saw like living dead people. Like, I don't know, like, it was so creepy. I've never seen it before. But then I was like, I don't know, do you believe that stuff?
I believe that stuff. Last Halloween, I saw my dead grandmother. No, really, Shana. She was in my living room.
Are you serious?
Yes, and she walked the same. She was wearing the same outfit and her favorite brooch that we buried her in. What? It was my grandmother. Really?
No.
It was a little scary, but I mean, it
Tell Mom.
was my grandmother, you know?
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Nothing. What you guys doing?
Oh, we're trying to figure out what we're wearing for Halloween.
Oh,
You guys are going trick-or-treating?
Nah,
No?
I don't like Halloween.
Really? And the candy?
Wow.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Last Halloween, I saw my dead grandmother. I was just telling Chanel, yeah.
Dead grandmother?
Yeah, I saw my dead grandmother. She was wearing the same clothes and she walked the same. She was even wearing her same brooch that we buried her in. It was my grandmother.
I don't think it was your grandma, Rosie.
Azrika, it looked just like her.
Well, we learned actually last week that when you die, your breath goes back to God and
Your body, it goes to the ground. And we also learned that when you die, you don't know anything. So I don't think it was your grandma.
Are you sure? It looked just like her.
No, I know, but that's not, I don't think it was your grandma.
we also learned that sometimes the devil plays tricks with us.
Wait. Are you saying that my grandma is the devil?
No, we're not saying that because you said your grandma died, right? So remember, we were telling you that when you die, you don't know anything. What my brother was saying is that sometimes the devil can come and act like he's people that died, but it's not really her. Remember, we learned the dust? Well, we learned that the dust, your body goes back to the ground and your breath to the ear. So your grandma's not the devil, but if you saw her after she died, that's not good.
Scary. That means the devil was in her house.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's nothing to be afraid about. I know what we learned is that you can pray. You can pray and ask God to help you, and the devil will go away.
And guess what? Even better news. One day when Jesus comes back, your grandma will be raised from the dead.
Really?
And then when we get to heaven, that's where you can see your real grandma.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, so if ever you see it again, don't forget to pray, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Azrika.
Bye, guys.
So that means that movie was fake then, girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
this
that's
is
like
Halloween
movies
season.
anymore.
Yeah.
Good. Amen. Yes.
So, it doesn't have to be like word for word, right? Because everybody has their different take on it. But you want to punch the dead people. They're not alive. They're not walking around. The devil, he's playing tricks on us, right? He is the one who's trying to come as our dead relatives and things like that. And thirdly, heaven. When they get to heaven, that's when they'll see the real. Like, I like how Azrika said that. They'll see their real grandmother who will be raised back to life. So, are there any enhancements from either skit, the Lazarus or this one? And Naomi, then Doc.
I just wanted to say I really like that Rosie mirrored what people might be thinking.
Yes.
I had a friend who that happened to, and it's very acceptable. If they think they saw somebody who they love very much, they don't want that taken away from them. So I think that was really good that she said what they might be thinking and answered it from the word. That was good.
Depending upon the age group, you need to know why the Satan is doing that. Because that's how we're going to give wrong information to people. At this time, he's probably not doing it. The grandma probably saying, pleasant things, but in the future, he can give you false information that's in the Bible.
You did good.
Holly?
I like how all the actors, they really gave it everything.
Yes.
They were crying and everyone stayed in character, even if it was like a side part. Because if anything, movies are what the kids are used to. So we can appeal to them as much as possible, but the point was driven home so that it's less work to the lesson study because they got being dramatic, you can overdo that sometimes. It's really good.
Did you guys see Carrie? Like, when Carrie is in role, it's like she's Mary, and there's no doubt about it. You know, like you really want to give it that much so the kids like they get the part that each person's playing. Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
And with the costume, maybe we should practice with the before, the skit, and tying all the stuff before the skit.
But Chanel was still in character, okay? That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's all right. Stay in character no matter what happens. Yes, Josh.
When we did the skit last year, they emphasized that Lazarus, like, taken a big old bear to symbolize that the child was being bad.
I saw it. Maybe you could just be a little more like.
Yeah, more.
Yeah. But that was good. Yes. Anybody else? Violet?
I would like for Victor to put the recording online so all narrators can practice a little bit, because God really spoke through you, Kirill. Like, Kirill really punched certain things, and without that narration, a lot can be missed in the story. So, and right now, you may not know whether you're going to end up being the narrator or not. So, I don't know, Victor, if you can put it on, drop it on YouTube, and put the link on the NAPS Volunteers page so we can watch it, okay? The Facebook page.